There is a lot of blue here. Is this osmium? I'm sorry, have we got like millions of tons of osmium? And oh my god, we're gonna run out of air. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Planet Crafter. This is the Humble DLC and I'm 7foot Dust Bunny. And look at the massive great hot gaps we've got to fill in here. Yes, we are still expanding the base. I've probably got some more to do there. I'm actually starting to fill up on resources a bit. See, look, I'm even full on super alloy. What I really need is to unlock the tier 2. Like, this is great and would be useful, but I'll be honest, breaking it apart is not my biggest problem at the moment. In fact, getting more uranite with the really useful stuff is what's slowing me down. So, for that, we need to have a look at here, where we've unlocked the ore extractor, but this is a long way away. So, while strictly speaking, you should not really push in any one particular direction. I mean, oxygen, we're way above. I mean, that's going to take a while to unlock now. As is that. The T2 nuclear reactor is not that far away, but we're definitely starting to hit slow down here. And here we have, I think this is the biolab, isn't it? This is the biolab, I believe. This is a biolab, yes. So we have the biolab. Things like a beehive would be great, but that is 80 tons of plants, and insects and animals are nowhere to be seen. So biomass, algae generator 2. I've not even started to see like water yet. Is that water? I'm now about to question myself. Is that water? Are we starting to get water? We are. It's a puddle. It is indeed a puddle. Okay, so a puddle is beginning to form there. So how much of this is going to end up underwater? I don't know. We need a freaking speedboat round here. Okay, that's definitely interesting to know, but it's not the overall plan. Power wise, I think we're pretty good at the moment. Yeah, 171 spare, and to be honest, we can afford to lose. Well, he says we can definitely afford more. We've got a whole bunch of uranium just stacked away, ready to go. So with that in mind, I've obviously made some air, I've made some water. I should probably take some food with me if I've got some available. No? That kind of sucks. I could do with that one finishing off. Oh, there's one here. There's a squash. That'll do. Alright. We're gonna take the rover. And the rover, we are gonna head. I'm not sure what I saw there, but let's ignore it. We're gonna head through these two rocks over here, because I don't think we've gone this way yet. And I really do sort of feel the need to explore all the relative directions. The one thing I ought to do is just hop out in a second here, because I see there's some titanium, which will be handy. Let's grab the titanium. And any iron here? I don't really want to take from my own resources for this, but I ought to get a couple of... Hello, bauxite. Nice. I'll take more bauxite if I need it. But yeah, some bits for a hab. So let's put all this in there. I'll keep one of each there. And I'll keep the two of the titanium on me. Then if I see some more iron in a minute, I'm going to grab that as I go by. Need some iron and some silicon to make a hab. There's a whole bunch of bauxite here. So that's good. I just spied this bit of iron. We'll grab a bunch of bauxite, because good to have while we're here. Which means our inventory is probably going to be full already. I mean, this bauxite was actually closer than the other bauxite, to be fair. What I'd like is some silicon. Yes, please. And maybe a chunk of Maggie just in case I need it. There's a box over there. So what have we got in the box? What's in the box? What's in the case base? Nothing too exciting. This is kind of a dead end, but we'll have a peer around anyway, just in case it's less of a dead end than you think, which is sometimes the case in this game. You never quite know. Alright, I don't think I'm actually gonna like keep the hab. I'm gonna build a quick hab just here somewhere. I think I'm going to build it over there eventually by the thing, but I need some air in the short term. So we'll just build a really quick hab here and there, and then we can just take a couple of lungs full and then we'll be good to go. Yoink, thank you. And we can deconstruct that again. And then we need not worry. And I think if we just pop over here towards this ice, that's where we'll build a hab. Ooh, I see a dome. I see a dome. I see a dome of some description right there. So yeah, this would probably be a good point to stop, because that ice probably does something. I'm gonna say. Good stuff, good stuff. You've got this game down, you see? It does something. It says. Right, so we'll grab that one. That'll be that done. We'll have a look at this ice. Does it open a path? It's hard to say. But it does say melt at 45 microkelvin. I don't think we're at 45 microkelvin yet. No, we need another piece of iron. Let's ditch the bauxite in these bits a second. But we need another piece of iron to make a chest here. Just so we've got some storage, just in case we need it. Because I'm suspecting we will. So you ain't that bad. I've noticed you can now have these sort of clipping, and it kind of allows it. They go yellow. It must have been in one of the recent patch updates, which is nice. I like it. I like that it allows you to clip it like that. You know, because it depends on whether you're going to be one of these people who completely takes advantage of it in a bad way, or as I would call it, a bad way. I mean, there's many valid ways to play any game, but for me that would be in a bad way if it was just like constantly clipping into stuff that didn't kind of just like look natural. And I've used it in my base just where the sort of ribs come down, so as it kind of looks like it should be there anyway. Nice, we'll take those bits. Might deconstruct it, yes. And you? Blueprint. Now, there was someone in the comments. I might, if I remember to put it up on screen, because this person hit the sort of genius level, because I'd never thought of doing this, but he made the point that if I wanted to, i.e. like with the blueprints, I could just make a blueprint screen here and unlock it right here, like that. New blueprint, receive vehicle inventory 2. Problem is I don't have vehicle inventory 1, which I believe I need. Oh balls. That'll teach me for not paying attention. Okay, and I can't actually move those, so we're gonna put the thing over this side now, which is not my standard side, and it's going to confuse me to the future. Alright, we'll ditch all of this across, and sort if you don't mind. Take those and ditch that across too. And can we drink on that bottle, please? Hello, rain. But yeah, it was a great idea. I genuinely, it had never crossed my mind that you could just build one locally. I always like take them back to base and everything. I don't know why it never occurred to me, but that was thinking outside the box, I reckon. So all credit there. This is another one of those drones. Hello, drone log. This could prove useful later. Can I read it? No. Another blueprint, which I'll need to make the blueprint thing for again. But okay, it's a drone log. And you? It says, repair impossible. A plasma blast severed my internal conduits. The task was simple. Repair any robots that need it. But the self-regulation system is corrupt. The failure is internal. I couldn't isolate the central core in time. Without energy, I can no longer proceed. Okay. Fair enough, little drone. I don't feel so bad because you're a drone. Sorry, I know that might be evil of me. Can I get... Oh wait, I can't get through. Hello. Oh no, they're those ones. I need deconstruction 2 for those. Ooh, we got some nice flowers here. We'll take those, thank you. And, oh, we're gonna have more blueprints. Can't deconstruct those, no. And more blueprints. Wow, more blueprints. And more sort of data terminals, okay. And that seems to be it for in here. Okie dokie. But this little, like, crater, there doesn't seem to be anything else essentially in this crater. I mean, there's a whole bunch of aluminium, which is nice to have. I mean, this almost feels like you could mine aluminium here. I suspect you can't. Oh, no, this is the one I went to before. I suspect you can't, on the grounds that people in the comments have told me that the only way to get, like, more aluminium is bauxite. Which I probably would have figured, to be fair, because bauxite is in fact the real life ore from which you derive aluminium. But still, I probably would have figured it out in the end anyway. Oxygen low. Well, as it happens, game, as it happens, I'm about to walk in here. And yep, I confused myself already. Excellent. Now let's take that down, and right, what do we got? New blueprint received. Vehicle unlimited oxygen. Oh yes, please. New blueprint received. Microchip map. Okay. New blueprint received. Vehicle speed increased 2. Wunderbar. Okay. so there was much useful stuff there. How much space have we got on board at the moment? Not a vast amount. I mean, some of these plants I'm not sure are actually worth it. I mean, this particular seed is, because beans are freaking the powerhouse. But like some of these are worth it. They're 400. And I'm gonna forget the silicon and forget the cobalt. Sorry. Bit of a cold going on at the moment, so wrestling back the cold. And what else am I gonna take? Titanium, isn't it? For sure. And we'll take the uranium. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to base because it doesn't look like there's anything else here in this crater, at least for now. And then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna head to next. But we might see if we can muster a speed boost. Don't think we'll be able to muster the inventory boost, which would be really helpful, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so we're back and I've pretty much unloaded, apart from this stuff, which I need to unload. But yeah, I am starting to run very full on things. I mean, this is cool and all, but what do I do with all this cobalt? I've got just so much of the stuff. It's unbelievable. I mean, cobalt, I just need to start trashing. I mean, I could auto-crafter it into, like, air, I guess. If I needed to. I might have to move, I think. But I presume auto-crafter it into air. But this is kind of what I mean by clipping in. You can clip in like that, for example. And, I mean, obviously I won't be able to get through here, but I can put one on the other side later, I think. And just like that, boom, done. Now I'm actually going to take that one down, because I'm going to put it over here. But that was just to sort of demonstrate. You can sort of clip it in. Now I wouldn't clip it in here, particularly it clips a little bit already, even when it's green. But I have clipped it into these arches. So, right. Why did I build that? I'm not entirely sure. I think I built it for the bauxite, yes. So we'll put the bauxite in there. And I now have to remember how to spell bauxite, because it's not something I'm good at spelling. Right. Titanium, glad to have it. And aluminium. So we'll get all that in. I'm going to go and finish off putting away some more of these. I mean, this is the thing. This is a massive job all the time. And like I say, that's what I wanted. I wanted to make yet another cobalt, which I'd be tempted to call yet another cobalt. But yeah, this is turning into a bit of a battle. Almost, with all the cobalt and the crap. I need drones. Okay, so we've got everything pretty much stored. We're full on super alloy, we're pretty much full on aluminium, and we now have 4 iridium rods available to us, which I'm probably going to convert into heaters for now. Try and get another 2 in here. I'll probably start putting another group over here as well until we get the big ones. So we need titanium, aluminium, 1, 2, 3, 4. Titanium, and what was the last thing we needed? Silicon. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And see, these you can't clip as well into each other. Oddly, this one doesn't want to clip as much as this one did. Oh, I know why. because these aren't on the same line, are they? I said before about this. I might have to deconstruct these two in order to build like this. And yes, I should be holding control so I can just build them identical every time. That and like that. And then I could build here temporarily. I think I might just temporarily. I mean, ultimately, these are gonna go once we get the big heaters. We'll put them all outside and use this space for something else. But that should help the heating along. We are getting to lakes is our next stage. So where are we with heat? We are at 143 microkelvin and probably not rising particularly fast, he says. It doesn't seem to be moving at all, to be quite fair. Neither does pressure now, but with us because we've gone into millipascals. And pretty much everything seems to be going fairly slow again now. Sad times. But what can we do to keep boosting things along? I mean, definitely probably have more drills, I guess. That would help with pressure. Done something with heat. How are we doing on power? Still got enough for a bit. I mean, these drills could really do with like T4 drills. But nevertheless, let's see. Iron, titanium, aluminium. Oh god. Titanium 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2 of each. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Let's go and chuck 4 of these down somewhere. I guess we'll just chuck them over here with the others for now. Again, I will almost certainly be ripping a bunch of this up later. But for now, it will do the trick. And it all helps. The other thing is plants. I mean, the other thing we could be pushing is oxygen. Wow, that is ticking slowly. Right, let's have a look. I feel like we're going to have to build lots more. But what's oxygen going to get for us? I can't remember. Oxygen would get us the next stage of heaters. We're going to need a lot of oxygen for that. But it is also going to create biomass and plants, which is going to get us things like beehives. Okay. So I'm in. Right. Grass spreaders. They'd probably be pretty good. How many of those seeds have I got kicking around? Not freaking many by the looks of it. 1. Excellent. Just what I like to see. Any chance of like flower spreaders yet? No. Just the large veg tubes. And they barely do any oxygen in comparison to grass spreaders. Okay, I'll just chuck down one, because one grass spreader is about the same as God knows how many, almost like 8 veg tubes. So yeah, that's not particularly efficient. Sad times. Right. Water we'll take from here. Maggie and what was it? I've already forgotten. Aluminium, of course. We'll grab the other water. We'll grab the other waters from out here, because there's loads of water available. There is now, at least, anyway. And we'll chuck another grass spreader down here somewhere. At least for the time being. Yoink! There we go. Okay. So keep things pushing along. But they do seem to be moving slowly this time. Right. With moving slowly in mind, next step, what about the upgrades to this? O2 would be great. Oh, I need 4 zeolite. I don't think I've got 4 zeolite. Speed upgrade, I need explosive powder. I think I can do explosive powder. I don't think I can do that. I think I could do speed boost 1, but honestly, I'd like to keep the zeolite for oxygen. I've only got 2 at the moment. Until I find more, I think I'm gonna just keep it, because I'd rather keep it and get the oxygen, because the oxygen's going to be far more useful for me in the long term. I'm wondering what I'm doing here now. I'm putting these in there. So what I'm doing, this is probably almost full already. Again, so much cobalt. Yeah. I mean, I can see us having auto crafters making a whole bunch of super alloy later. But where to go next then? I'm kind of at a loss. I mean, we can always go deeper, I think, over here where we found the other bits before. Over near the aluminium pustules. There was an area there, I think, that you could go deeper into. Which might be good, because we've certainly found interesting stuff underground. And, like, there's definitely more to sort of this area. There's more aluminium pustules. But there's... yeah, holy crap, there's a like spiky area over here. Should definitely check this out. And I see over there a really big ship. Oh, and I see another drone. No, nothing I can take from you apart from that. Oh, I still have 1 bauxite in my thing. Do not accidentally deconstruct your rover. That would be a terrible idea. Oh, there's super alloy on the ground here. I'm gonna leave it for now, as crazy as that sounds. Just because I'm kind of full on super alloy. Hello. Oh. There's a rock there, Seth. Hello. Slight bit of pop in there. There is a lot of blue here. Is this osmium? I'm sorry, have we got like millions of tons of osmium? And oh my god, we're gonna run out of air. Okay, titanium. I've got 1 air canister on me, but that's not going to cut it for very long. Yeah, I know game. Let's go. Yeah, oxygen critical. Oxygen very critical. Not going to be fast enough. Thank you. Okay. Had to do that. Right. Have I got enough? 2 iron. That requires 2 iron. That requires 1 iron. So I need 1 more iron. It didn't look like there was much iron round there. So if I can grab it from here, I'm going to grab it from here. I'll grab that one and that one. And I know I've got enough then. I might need a storage box later. But I'll worry about that then. But it looks like here there is loads of osmium. I wish I'd come over here earlier. I've been looking for osmium for ages. Oops, I just dropped that. Thank you. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is osmium. And lots of it. Absolutely tons of the stuff. Okay, so I was happy when I found that osmium cave before. Now we've found the land of osmium. The only problem being, I don't suppose again that I'll be able to drill osmium here. As much as this looks like an area you should be able to drill osmium. Or even something else, he says. I'm sorry, I'm kind of distracted by this thing here. Oh, it's a cool looking rover. These explosives I cannot take. Nope. And this I can though. Iron stuff and explosives. And we'll grab you. And I think we will set up a little base around here somewhere. Maybe next to this thing. It's another one of those things. This seems like it's going to be relevant. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's going to be relevant. Oh, bollocks. No silicon. That'll do. I'll take your osmium while we're at it too. We're going to have so much osmium. That's great news. Right, let's splop that one in. Can I make one of those? No, I can't. Excellent. But there is, yeah. There is a smorgasbord of osmium here. I mean, the interesting thing is, yeah, I really need level 2 miners. I feel like they could have done with adjusting the tech sequence this time around to keep you going. I feel like we're kind of stalling out a bit. Whereas before it kind of felt like every sort of game, every time you were... you had the next thing to chase, you know. You had the next rabbit to go after. Sure, we'll grab all of those. And I'm going to dump that cobalt because I have so much cobalt in my life. And is that enough iron? No, it is not. So I might end up dumping another cobalt and picking up another iron if I can find one. Oh God, it's dark. I apologize, YouTube. It is super alloy. It is very dark. Right, let's dump that as well. And let's take that iron and we'll head back over. And then we can at least get the box on. I actually think my base was over here. This is a bit disorientating, I've got to be honest. Fortunately, there's this one to use as a marker. So my box should be over here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Lovely. And slap that in. Right, slap those in. And good to go. Now let's go and get the rover. And I guess we can load the rover up with osmium, safe in the knowledge that we've got a whole bunch more osmium available around us all over the place. And look, another one of those. Those things must be relevant. I'm looking forward to actually finding out what they do. Because it's like the little things that eventually turned into the turtle. The turtle? He says the frog ponds in the previous playthrough. I'd seen them around. I'd never really bared them much mind, but I'd seen them around. And now, like sort of with that in mind from the previous sort of playthrough, I'm looking at things slightly differently and going, I wonder if that's useful. Hello. And I wonder what that base is. So much osmium. Yes, I'll take the iron because I might need. Oh, I've got some bits to build a hab here. That's good. Right, let's head down over and we'll see if we can build a hab there as well. Right next door here, because there is more than a little going on here as well. So this seems like a good spot for another hab, even though it's very close to the hab I've just built. I think it's a good plan. There we go. Let's plonk this one. Right outside the dome is also a nice landmark for having the hab. Come on, can you build so you don't look quite so much like you're floating? Because it does upset me slightly. Right. Damn it. Not quite enough to build a box. I'm gonna take that water though. And, oh, what have we got in terms of food? Sure, we'll eat that one. Okay. Another chunk of iron, please. Thank you. Right. This is... I wonder how much of that I can deconstruct. Okay. Let's just slap this one down for now. Yoink. There we go. Tuck those bits in. And then we can see what we've got here. Okay, so this is almost identical to the other one. And this one says, same thing. Yeah, a plasma severed my internal conduits. The task was simple. Repair any robots that needed it. But the self-regulation system is corrupt. The failure is internal. Couldn't isolate the central core in time without energy. Blah blah blah. And another data pad. Okay. And what about here? More chips. More chips here as well in terms of those. Which I should actually... because I think I've got one in here. Yeah. I should have the relative bits here to build a screen, and then we can just decode them. So this is vehicle equipment increase 2. We've got a whole bunch of these. Spacesuit display, vehicle lights 2, and microchip deconstruction 2. Finally, deconstruction 2 would be very handy, because deconstruction 2 is going to give me all the circuit boards. What about this? General goodies, another oxygen multiplier, but I don't believe I can actually build a multiplier yet. Yeah, I need deconstruction 2 for this. And what about that? Can I deconstruct that? Yes, I can. Okay. But yeah, I don't think... Let's see what we can chuck back in here. We'll put the data pad in, we'll put those in. Those are rare resources. Put the titanium in. And those in. The rest of that can kind of wait. I mean, I might keep the plants on me. I kind of feel like I saw something on... Oh no, that was just that ramp. I felt like I saw something on the other side then. But no, nothing much. I am intrigued as to what this all means. There's another one of those doobie firkins over there. What are these things? Please no spoilers, but you know, I am highly intrigued because they definitely have, there's definitely something to them. But with all this osmium, we should be able to actually start some mining going on. I mean, and yeah, I can't actually make a multiplier, I don't think, yet. Which would actually be handy, because I could put a bunch of the grass spreaders around it and boost up my oxygen. But that's not going to happen. Because I've not actually got the tech for it yet. So I think the plan for me is going to be a quick jolly back to base. At which point I'll drop off a bunch of this stuff and make sure I've got any additional resources I want to bring with me. And again, I'll probably bring stuff for a hab. Because that seems wise and I can make that oxygen. Yeah, I'll probably bring stuff for a hab. And then I'll head up over to that ship. I might see if I can make the deconstructor level 2, because that would also be useful, but we'll have to see about that. But I'm gonna say for now, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when I'm pretty sure we're gonna explore the strange ship on the hill over there, which I can't quite see from here, but I know it's there. We saw it earlier. There's definitely a ship up there. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks a lot.